What up? This is Robert Ory.
Ory, three-pointer. Buries it.
You might know me as Big Shot Bob.
To Ory for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
What's going on, Big Shot Bob?
Robert Ory from downtown.
Oh, I know what's going on. We're back, Mortimer. Oh, we're so back. It's episode 233 of the Big Shot Bob podcast. B-Dog Brandon Harper, I'm Rob Jenners. That is a man who's texting us brain scans. 7-time NBA champion Robert Ory. He's been around a few times, had a couple of these season tip-offs to look forward to in his time around the block. I want to talk about what you texted us in a second, but what's this week traditionally like for you as a player? Like, it's tip-off week. Is anything done different? Are you out of routine? Is it readjusting to the season? Like, what's this week like?
It was normally ring ceremony.
That is arrogance. That's usually
a nice
for me. It's a ring ceremony.
It was normally ring ceremony, but most of all, it's so weird. At the beginning of the season, it's like the first day of school, man. You have so much energy. You're so excited.
Yeah. And
you can't sleep the night before the game, and you try to figure out, okay, I need to start the season off scoring a lot of points, getting a lot of rebounds, no turnovers. You think about all these positive things that you're trying to do to make your season start, because we all superstitious. We say, if I start the season off right, I'm going to end the season right.
That's right.
And so that's just how it always was for me. Just come out and try to have a great game, more importantly, get a win because, opening day and supposed to ring ceremony, you don't want to lose on a ring ceremony. That's a bittersweet start.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a heck of a flex to have, the
sure
fact
is,
that, but I mean, hey, it's not a lie, right?
No, I do. When you won 7 of them, yeah, 50%
Mm-hmm.
of the time it was ring night for you. You know what I mean? More than that.
Yeah, I think my last opening day was ring night.
Yeah, that would have been right. Yeah, that would have been right. Yeah. So, all right.
Like I always hear folks say, everybody ain't able.
No. This is truth. This is truth. We do have a lot to get to on the show today because we have to do our playoff picks. Rob told us last week we all have to go on the record, so we've got to do that.
Question.
Oh, yeah.
I only did the top 6 in each conference.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I did the top 10.
I did too. I put my play-ins.
I did top 6.
That's okay.
I didn't put the play-ins in there.
That's okay. You can do it on the fly, and then we'll hold it over your head.
Yeah, we're doing a fly. That's fine.
And then we'll hold it over your head forever.
That's cool.
Like my sleeper team, which still hasn't woken up from last year, which was the Pelicans. All right, look, we're gonna talk about. I want to talk about some get in the door prices here for opening, and we got our predictions to do. We got a bunch of random stuff. I did bring back because it's opening week. The NBA Emoji Game is back this week. We have not played the Emoji Game in quite a while. And by the way, thanks to our friends at DraftKings who wanted to jump on board in this week's show for the opening week of the NBA. So our friends at DraftKings are back on the show this week. So we got a lot to do. I'm going to start with this, though. Any guesses? This is not on your sheet. Get in the door prices I'm going to say tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, opening games. Get in the door ticket prices from our friends at TickPick. We work with here in Atlanta. Who's the cheapest seat? Get in the door to see a team. Who do you think the cheapest ticket is on the roster? Any guesses?
Wizards.
Believe it or not, the Wizards are down there, but they're 5th from the bottom. You can get in the door for $20 if you want to see the Wizards open.
Oh, no, it's not them. I was going to say something, but I forget their fan base.
I'm not going to lie, one of these down here surprised me.
Is it the Hawks?
No, but the Hawks are 6th from the bottom, by the way. $22 get in the door to see the Hawks. So right ahead of the Wizards.
Well, that makes sense right now. You haven't given them any other reason to spend big money.
Why would you?
But I guarantee it's a team in the East, right?
Yeah, I believe it. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a team in the East. I think they're in the East.
No, it must be New Orleans then.
No, it's not. No. I had a momentary brain fart about where this team is, and
don't say it. Only reason I won't say this team because of where they are.
Okay.
I was gonna say Brooklyn,
No, it's not the Nets. Actually, the Nets are pretty high on the list. $66 to get in the door if you want to see the Nets.
Well, I also think that's just because it's New York.
It's New York. Yeah, everything's more expensive. Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of small markets. Will it be the Hornets?
The Hornets, by the way, second from the bottom. Not the cheapest, but $12 will get you in the door to see the Hornets.
It's not Miami.
It's not Miami. No, Miami's pretty high. $67, right ahead of Brooklyn. So Miami's in seventh. Yeah.
Cheap seats?
Yeah, cheap seats.
Orlando.
No, it's not the Magic either. The Magic are pretty decent on this list, actually.
Damn, who could it be? Bulls?
No, it's not the Bulls. Bulls are $29 in the door.
You did say this was a surprising team.
There's a couple on this on the bottom five that surprised me. So the Wizards are fifth from the bottom. You said the Hornets. They're second. They're the second.
Is it the best player in the league? His team? The Raptors?
Oh, the face of the league, Scotty Barnes?
Yeah.
No, it's not the Raptors. Actually, the Raptors, you want to get in the door, $73.
Well, that's
number 6 on the list.
Canada.
If you want to see, yeah, it's a freaking Canada.
It's probably someone like the Pacers because they like the fans to come out.
No, it's not the Pacers either. But
Well, damn,
let me give you. All
everybody.
right, so the fifth from the bottom was the Wizards. Fourth from the bottom, fourth cheapest tickets, the Utah Jazz. $14 if you want to get in the door. Tied with the Jazz, and this is one that kind of surprised me. The Phoenix Suns. $14 if you want to get in to see Phoenix this season. And then you guess the Charlotte Hornets, and the cheapest get in the door ticket right now from TickPick is the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, I forgot about that market.
At $6.
Damn.
$6 gets you in the door to see Memphis if you want to go.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody's hurt. Everybody hurt.
Is Ja hurt?
Yeah, you remember he sprained his ankle. I don't know. I don't know
if he's gonna miss though. Is he? Maybe he's gonna miss. All right, yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I've been following Memphis very closely. Yeah,
it's a couple of key guys, who are hurt that are gonna be out for a little minute.
Okay.
Last time I checked.
Any guesses on the most expensive ticket?
Warriors.
Yeah.
Warriors, by the way, third, $111 just to walk in the door.
Lakers
second, $176 to walk in the door.
Oh, please don't tell me it's the Thunder.
No, it's not the Thunder. They're fourth though, $92.
Okay.
$92.
Oh, I forgot. Knicks. The Knicks.
There it is. The New York Knicks.
Yeah, it's New York.
$233 in the door to see the Knicks.
Because everybody think they're gonna win this year.
Everybody's big on the Knicks, and I've got some Karl Anthony Towns audio that says otherwise. So we're gonna get to that in a minute too. A lot of dudes out to start the year. A lot of dudes coming back. Looks like Joel Embiid has been cleared to an extent. Whether or not he plays, who the hell knows? LaMelo Ball will be back. Wemby's back. Zion's back. Paul George maybe back. Missed 21 games last season. And then guys will miss this season. Obviously, Halliburton out for the year. Tatum out. Kyrie Irving with the torn ACL. Lillard with the Achilles. And Fred VanVleet with the torn ACL. So a lot of guys not in, a lot of guys coming back. So we'll see how these rosters shake out. I do want to do a couple quick things before we get to our friends at DraftKings and then our playoff predictions. The Rockets starting lineup tonight versus OKC. I
saw this.
Did you see this? So the Rockets are rolling out tonight against the Thunder. Thompson, 6'7".
6'7". Yep.
Durant, 6'11". Smith, 6'11". Sengun, 6'11". Adams, 6'11". That's a tall lineup, man. Shortest man in the lineup is 6'7". Everybody else 6'10" and up.
He's the point guard.
6'8" is the point guard. 6'11" and up is everybody else. So
I could believe it because
they're going big.
Yeah, the shortest guy on the team is Reed, and I think they gave him a shot, and they realized that, dude, yeah, you were overhyped for that. Reed Shepherd, you was overhyped.
A little bit, yeah. But they're going big tonight. They're going big against the Thunder tonight. So you get your
makes sense. I mean,
Rockets,
you got Chet. You got a couple of 7-footers over there that you got to deal with as well. So trying to really counter that. Look, Houston is gonna they were gonna be a team to watch anyway because when you get KD. You were the number 2 seed in the West last year. You get KD, obviously it takes things to the next level. But the uniqueness of their lineup, we said that they're probably the longest and the tallest team in the league across the board.
Yeah.
No, the Hawks are. I'm sorry.
The Hawks are the tallest team.
The Hawks are.
But
yes.
Houston's right there. I mean, you can roll out a 5 like that. That's a nice tall starting 5 to throw out there, man.
So that's an interesting, but even with, like I said, when the Hawks play Houston, which I think is at some point in time earlier on in the season, that's going to be a really good game too, because it's going to be number height on that floor.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Are you working
People
tonight?
gonna be like, no, I'm not working. I have to do something for the NBA.
Oh, okay.
I'll be across the street from crypto.
All right, I like it. So, yeah, you're not working tonight, but we have Warriors-Lakers tonight as well.
Yeah.
Tipping off. So that should be a good game. Both games tonight, good. I'm looking forward to watching both these games.
Should be.
Yeah, should be good ones. And then the last note I'm going to give you, and then we'll say hello to our friends at DraftKings, and then we'll do our playoff predictions. The Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't know if either of you saw this. Once Darius Garland returns from injury, the Cavs are going to have the most expensive starting five on the floor. Every player on the floor making $20 million a year or more. Darius Garland making 39. Donovan Mitchell making 46. DeAndre Hunter making 23. Mobley making 46. Jared Allen making 20. You got 5 guys in the starting lineup making $20 million a year each. Or better.
But you know what,
or
though?
Twice that. Yeah.
You know what, though? Some of them guys, when you look at a guy like Jared Allen, $20 million ain't that bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
And so even because some of them guys,
you know,
like $20 million these days this ain't early 2000s. Like $20 million now is, the 7th guy on the bench who, comes in and plays well you got to sign him for $20 million a year. Mm-hmm. So a guy like Jared Allen, who's a starter and who's a very underrated center, and the defensive presence that he brings, at how much did you say? 21?
20. He's 20.
20.
Oh no, that man! That you talking about? You found that man on the rack at TJ Maxx. That's a crazy discount.
Oh, that's the analogy of the day. I love that.
Hey, you know how much of a discount that is?
Ross dress for less. I like that.
Man.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
belts.
that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Nah, Belk's a little more expensive. That's TJ Maxx.
No. TJ Maxx, you get a deal. Yeah, he's gonna be on the rack at TJ Maxx. I like that a lot.
What was all fifth? What's the other one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Or it was 5 degrees. Was it?
Yeah.
The one was everything's $5. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's weird? That starting lineup probably is more expensive than the whole Brooklyn's team. Think about
That's
it,
probably
man.
right.
Because Brooklyn has the lowest payroll in the NBA. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure they starting five make more than the whole team in Brooklyn.
You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. Before we say hi to DraftKings, did you want to? We brought up the early 2000s. Go ahead and share with the audience what you texted Harper and I right before we started, because this kind of melted my brain a little bit.
So one of my things I like to do in the morning, I like to watch, Today on NBC. And of course, since the NBA is back on NBC, Adam Silver was on there today. And they showed a shot. They showed the average shots in 2005, which was my championship year, compared to 2025. And it was amazing. It was like,
look at this.
Look at the shot chart.
If you're listening to the audio, go to YouTube and look at this. The shot chart from 2005 looks like an MRI. It looks like a brain scan. It really does. There's stuff everywhere. The one from 2025 looks like LeBron's hairline. It's just,
well, dang. The man ain't even playing tonight and catching straight.
But it's all in the paint or all behind the arc. And zero mid-range, nothing from the field. Now, I guess my question is, it says the top 300 shots. What does that mean?
Yes.
The most often taken shots?
Most often taken. Yeah.
Okay.
But here's the crazy
nobody's
part.
really taking chances from the mid-range anymore. It's either behind the arc or in the paint, and that's it.
Yeah. I would love to have that, put over Shea Gilgeous' shots, Jokic's shots, and all the top players outside of Luka's shots. And I guarantee you, they're all mid-range games, all mid-range. And so my point is that these guys are shooting these three because they think this is the way to win games, and it's not. And they're just coming out jacking them up, thinking, "Oh, I can outscore you." If you can't shoot, I'm gonna let you shoot that shit all you want.
But dude, that's the game today, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're right though, because the guys that are the most successful have all those facets to their game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's but it's the shots that are most often taken are almost always, we talk about this all the time, almost always behind the arc. It's like everybody's it's everybody's first move, which I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like
'Cause they got no
immediately,
game.
right? But it's like get to the arc, pull up, and shoot, and it's like you got damn 18 seconds left on the shot clock, and you're running down and just chucking threes up.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But that's analytics. A lot of
all analytics.
All analytics.
Yeah, I don't like that though.
It's the three. The three. I mean, naturally, yes, 3 is greater than 2, but the analytics lead to you taking the chance of taking the harder, but the more rewarding shot. But
it's got to be a good shot, though. You know what I mean? If it's
that's the other thing.
Is it worth
it?
Yeah.
Right.
What hurt my heart though is what Adam Silver said. He says when they showed this shot chart, he was like, "Yeah, the 2 is not an efficient shot." I'm like, "Why would you say that?
It's a bucket.
It's an efficient. Yeah, it's an efficient shot for people who can freaking play." Right. And then he was also talking about why that European players are so much better than American players. He said, "Oh, we need to figure out why." Oh, I can tell you why. It's AAU, it's NIL, and it's you, Adam, for letting these dudes come in the league too young who don't know how to play the game yet. They haven't worked on the game. They just know how to come down and jack up threes. So if you want the game to go back to being more efficient, let these dudes stay their ass in school so they'll learn the damn game.
You know what else is interesting? And I was just thinking about this. For so many of the guys in the league who looked up to Kobe, right? Mm-hmm. And which is a plethora of them.
Oh, yeah.
One of the things that Kobe mastered was the mid-range, was the elbow shot, was getting to his spot, posting up, turnaround jump shot, a mid-range, or just being able to get to his spot and knock down the mid-range, whether it was banking it off the backboard or just going in clean. I'm not understanding that. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I want to add to that.
Oh, okay. All I'm saying is that if Kobe is so many of these guys' favorite players, a lot of these guys are chunking, and they study this game, so to speak. So many of these guys are chunking up so many threes. I'm wondering why you didn't study that aspect of his game too. Kobe, Jordan, those guys had mid-range games.
So I was just about to say that if you take you look at all the guys in the league now, these are the guys they all said they looked up to: LeBron, Kobe, MJ, Paul George.
Paul George. I was just going to say Paul George. Yeah.
None of those guys shot a lot of threes. They all had the mid-range, and they all had that game. It's not about getting to the rack and dunking them. Like Paul George has the best, drive to the right, that step back on the baseline and jay your ass up. Like, I loved all these guys. But don't give me that bullshit I want my game to be like Paul George or these other guys I mentioned. No, you're not. You just want to fucking be like Steph and jack up threes because it's easy.
I'm going to tell you why they say that. I'm going to tell you where they say they want their game to be like Paul George. Paul George's game, we've talked about this plenty of times, and I've said it when it comes to his game because I absolutely love it. Mm-hmm. It's the fluidity of his game. It's the way that he moves. It's like when they've equated basketball to music, they said it's like watching a saxophonist play. It's smooth. It's sultry. It's effortless with Paul George. And a lot of the guys, even the young kids nowadays, why they think, Paul George is their quote unquote GOAT is because of the way that he plays and the way that he moves with the ball. It's smooth. He gets to the basket. He, like you said, he has so many different moves that they look up to. Now, when it comes to shooting the ball, they look up to Steph, like everybody do.
Yeah.
They're going to take the 3. But when it comes to how the guys handle the rock, that's where a lot of guys look up to Paul George and so many other dudes. So, but it's not complete with so many people. I'm like, well, you also have to study the fact that they live in the mid-range. They thrive in the mid-range, and they worked on that. You know why? Because their athleticism is not going to be with them forever. I got to know how to get to my spots as I get older. And that's what Kobe, that's what Mike did, and that's what all the greats did.
Yeah. And you look at all the last MVPs, even though the Joker has been shooting a lot of threes as of late, but all of them scored a lot of points inside that 3. Yep. You think about SGA. SGA's not a big 3-point shooter.
No, he got all his points at the line.
Yeah.
hey, much to Rob's demise. You know how you feel about that.
Hey, you know how I feel about it, but he gets those fouls. Why? Because he don't shoot threes. He go to the rack and put the onus on the refs to call the foul. Yeah. And that's what you look at the Joker. he does the same thing. And you look at the Greek Freak, he did the same thing. Think about it. We hadn't had an American MVP since 2000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know when it was. It's been a minute.
It's a great question.
Was
the last 5 years been foreign born?
Yeah,
18 was the last one, and that was James Harden.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, yeah, there you
Dang,
go.
that's crazy.
The thing that kills me too about the mid-range jumper is the all the guys you just talked about, Paul George, Kobe, Jordan, all those dudes. The mid-range step back is what murdered people. Like, that was the killer for so many teams. It was like you could D those guys up and push them, and they would still find a way to get to that mid-range shot and just drain it and kill you. And it's why don't you want to mimic that? Why don't you want to take that aspect of your game?
Because it's not sexy.
No, but it's the thing that kills you. And that's the thing. If you want to be the killer, you want to be the guy that puts a team down, you know what I mean? Just because Steph can hit 100 threes and do the night, not everybody can do that. And not everybody should play that kind of style of basketball. And the fact that everybody just defaults to it is wild. So.
You know, guys, when they start making twos, they should coming up with like, you know, like every time everybody got celebration. Like, two celebration. They got a celebration for a three, but like, you gotta make it sexy. Get you a two celebration.
Hey, Jenners.
Yeah.
You saw what Rob just did? Expect less twos to be taken from now on.
No, I'm just saying. I was like, I can't show you everything.
The old man celebration.
I had to put it inside.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you. All right. Yeah. Hook 'em horns. Is that what you're doing? What are we doing? Okay, yeah. We're just trying to find a way to bring the two back. To the end.
You might want to stop while you were ahead.
We're not succeeding, but we're trying. All right, listen. Playoff picks in a second, but first, I got to thank our friends at DraftKings for coming back. Basketball's back, which means all your favorite NBA players are back. We just talked about half of them. Well, I mean, most of them are back, unless you're a Pacers fan. DraftKings Sportsbook is the official sports betting partner of the NBA, and it's the place to bet on the NBA when it starts the season.
Yeah, new customers bet just $5. You know, 5 was a great number. $5 and get 3 months of NBA League Pass. Plus, score $300 if your bet wins. Pay in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Big Shot Bob. That's Big Shot Bob. That's code Big Shot Bob. I said it 3 times because I love to shoot the threes, and they do now in the NBA. Bet $5 and get 3 months of league pass. Plus, get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnerships with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
The crown is yours. All right, now I got to do the legal stuff that comes with it. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. That's 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for gambling problems. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccp.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21 plus. Age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. NBA League Pass auto renews until canceled. Additional terms at dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
But you know what's cool about that, Jenners? You get $300 in bonus bets if you win.
No, I love
like that. Yeah.
And look, you got what is it? 7 days. So you get 7 days to use those bonus bets. And dude, if you follow the NBA and you watch as much of it as we do, DraftKings Sportsbook is a no-brainer, man. I mean, they do such a good job and they make it fun. You could do the in-game stuff. You could bet all kinds of different angles on it. So I just
and I know a couple of people who will remain nameless that this is all they do. And they just bought a really nice Bentley.
Yeah, no, I know a couple of people who do the same thing, man. I know a couple of people that just that's their job. And it's like, can you guys just like tip me off on what you're picking and when you're picking it? 'Cause
I know, right?
I would very much like to do that for a living.
I compared my score sheet to his, and I was sucked. I'm like, well, how did you know
the
this?
Hell am I doing?
I played, and you didn't.
The hell am I doing? All right, look, it's time. Playoff predictions. So we did this last year. We did okay at best. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I didn't think we saw coming. And I'm sure this year is going to be exactly the same. There's going to be a lot of stuff that jumps up on us that we're not going to see coming. And I put mine on the sheet just because I already picked them, so I just put them out there. We can go in any order. We could start in the East. We could start with the West. Rob,
Let's start in the East.
wanna start
I
in the
like
East?
starting in the East because
Okay.
the sun rises in the East.
All right. So sun rises in the East. Rob, who do you want to see? You want to go first? Or you want one of us?
I go first because
All right.
I think my number one team was the Cavs.
Okay.
My number 2 team was the Pistons.
My goodness.
My number 3 team is the Knicks. My number 4 team and number 5 team kind of go back and forth because I don't know is the Magic and the Bucks.
Okay.
And my number 6 team, 76ers.
Oh my goodness. Rob is back on the Philly bandwagon.
Yes. And here's the crazy part. You notice that I didn't mention the green. I don't have faith in the green this year.
I've noticed that Boston is missing from.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait. And look, this is your list. You can sync. You can sync with the ship all you want.
Hey, I want to hear your list.
We're gonna get there. Here's my thing. I'm not understanding. I don't know how many times flies got to drop. And when I mean by flies, I mean Joel Embiid, I mean Paul George, I mean so many other players on that team got to drop for you to realize that this team won't stay healthy.
Let me rock with them, man. You got to have a dark horse, man. You got to have a dark horse.
They were his dark horse last season, and it didn't really work out for him. He was big on Philly making the playoffs.
Yeah, but my thing is leave that horse in the stable.
Hey, I need to send him to the glue factory. But anyway, all right.
Right, they put this horse down already.
All right. Pacers, Hawks, Celtics, Raptors. That's how I finish out my lineup.
Okay, that's your play-in. That's your play-in in the East. All right, Harp, do you want to go?
Yeah, this is in no particular order for the playoffs. Nothing. No, I didn't do the play-in, but I guess I'll throw some teams in there.
All right.
No particular order. I got Cavs, Bucks,
Hold on. You got to say who's your number 1 team, your number 2 team, number 3 team.
Oh, we got to put it in order?
Yeah, that's the fun part of it.
Okay.
All right. So who's your number 1 team?
I'll go Cavs 1.
Okay.
I'll agree with, I'll say, you know what? I'm going to give New York a little love. I'm going to say Knicks 2.
Okay.
I'm going to say Pistons 3. I'm going to say Celtics 4. I'm going to say Bucks 5, and I'm going to say Hawks 6.
Okay. All right.
No Magic?
Magic in the play-in, Pacers in the play-in, and I know Magic, but I think the Hawks are going to win that division.
Okay. Yeah. I don't get me wrong. I had a hard time with the Bucks, the Hawks, and the Pacers because I think the Pacers are going to have a better record than the Celtics because I just feel like they got some dogs over there, man.
I know they do. They do. I'm not counting them out entirely, but I have a whole different arena on this. So I have the Cavs. I think we're all in agreement. We all have the Cavs as the number 1 team in the East. I have the Cavs as number 1 team. I have Boston at 2. I think Boston's going to find a way to dial some stuff up. They're too damn good. Now, they don't have Tatum. I know, I get it. But I think Brown's going to have a year, and I think Boston's going to dial some stuff up. So I'm not sleeping on the Celtics. I think the Celtics are going to be your 2 seed.
Oh, so this is one thing. Let's talk about the Celtics real quick. Outside of Brown, who on that team scares you?
I don't think they have a lot of people individually that scare me, but I think as a team, they've outperformed themselves.
You think about it, they lost 3 key people.
They did.
Horford, Porzingis, and Tatum.
I mean, look, and I'm not trying to talk shit on these guys, but I never looked at Horford and Porzingis as key people in the Boston.
Oh, no, I definitely looked at Porzingis as a key person. He just couldn't stay healthy.
I was going to say he was in there like half the time, it seems like.
Yeah, I just like, I think it's something to go with, an old man stability and keeping that team like,
all right.
The psyche and everybody. But it's gonna be really interesting. The Celtics is the most intriguing team out there. How they're gonna be able to perform out there.
I agree. My number 3 team in the East was the Orlando Magic.
Yeah,
I got the Magic jumping up here. My 4 is the Hawks. My 5 is the Knicks. And my 6 is the Pistons. And then my play-in teams are the Bucks, the Pacers, the Raptors, and the Miami Heat. Those are my play-in teams. I know there's something about Miami that just find a way into that 10 seed. It seems like every season.
I know.
So I'm keeping them in the mix.
Well, Asia is about to inspire Bam.
Yeah,
He finna go
clearly
nuclear
they've been
this
in the
year, I
lab
guess.
together, according to Rob. So yeah, I mean,
No, not me. According to
oh, was it you? I know somebody said they were
So
working together.
here, I don't know if I think I read a report. I think it's true. There was like,
No, here we go.
but
I love starting things with I think this is.
but just for giggles, if not, I think Bam has said, if let me get a ring and then I'll give you a ring to Asia. And when I read it, I was like,
Dude,
poor
that feels
Asia.
like an AI story, man. That doesn't feel real.
Look. I said, poor Asia. She ain't getting married. He ain't never married that woman.
Bachelor for eternity.
If you waiting on Bam to get a ring,
come on.
as good of a player as he is, I said, baby, it may not
You
happen.
better wait till his ass gets traded. Before that, it ain't happening.
he go, hey, he might be talking about a ring around his tub. Who knows?
Maybe he just wants to win like an NBA Cup in season or something.
Exactly.
And then,
You get a ring for
then it's
that.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang a banner for that. All right, let's move on to the West. Robert Ory, who do you
Harp
have?
go first. I want Harp to go first. I want to hear this.
Oh, you
West
want
team.
Harp? All right, Harp, you're up first.
Let's say
For the West.
Let's go. We got to put this in order. The West is tough to put in
The
order.
West is very tough. I moved this around like 10 times.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, let me try to do this. All right. 1, I'm going to go Thunder.
Okay.
2, I'm going to go Rockets.
Okay.
They stand in the same spot they were last year.
Sounds like last year's playoff.
3, I'm gonna go Mavs. Even without Kyrie, because Kyrie comes back at some point. 4, I'm gonna go Nuggets. 5, I'm gonna go Wolves. And 6, I'm gonna take the Lakers.
Okay. All right. Rob?
So it's so weird, Jennings. I think you copied off my paper. I have Thunder.
I didn't copy
first.
off your paper. I sent you this before you did anything. So if anything, you copied off my paper.
At Thunder.
Okay. So do
I
I.
have the Nuggets.
So do I at 2.
I have the Rockets at 3.
So do I.
And I went back and forth with the Clippers and Timberwolves at 4 and 5.
Okay.
And then I went the Warriors.
Oh, you got the Warriors all the way up at 6.
I have the Warriors.
I got them in the play-in.
I got the Warriors 6, Lakers 7, Kings 8.
Okay.
Mavs and Spurs are playing.
Okay. So we had similar. I was OKC 1, Denver 2, Houston 3. And then I had the Wolves at 4. I put the Clippers at 5. And this is where two roads diverge in a yellow wool.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6, I have Dallas. I got the Mavs in the playoffs. At 7 in the starting your playing bracket here, I've got the Lakers at 7. I've got the Spurs at 8. This might be a year for San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Warriors at 9 and then the Kings at 10.
Yeah, we both have the Lakers at 7.
Yeah, and I moved. Man, I had the Lakers at 6 for a minute, and then I kind of bumped them back, and I had the Spurs up at one point, up in the 6th spot, and I'm like, it might just be too high for San Antonio, but I would very much like to see them in the mix this year, and Wemby in any kind of postseason environment. I very much would like to see that.
Yeah, but you know what's weird? That we all pretty much know the top 10 teams in the West, and the East is just like, we don't really know.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I
East
think
could be a total crapshoot. For me.
Yeah, these could.
It really could. I mean,
It really could
we think the Cavs are going to be dominant again this year. We all put them at the top spot. Who knows what the hell could happen?
Yeah.
I mean, they could have an injury. They could fall apart. You have no idea because we didn't see them. I didn't see them coming in last year the way they came in.
The West is going to be like it was last year, where the separation between, let's say, the 2nd seed and the 5th seed and 6th seed is like a game or 2.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 games. Yeah.
It's going to be a game or 2.
I'm saying 3rd through 8 is going to be a wild, wild West. Yeah,
I agree.
'cause
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
You know, it's weird that you mentioned that you're. I can talk bad about him now because he ain't on the Lakers no more.
Okay.
You forget AD. You putting a lot on AD in those Mavericks. And AD is on. He's street clothes too now.
He is.
So-
He not only just street clothes, he goggles too now.
He goggles
He's
street
goggles
clothes
for the rest of his career now, isn't he?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I am. I am. I don't, but I do think, and a lot of this is contingent upon, and I know he's a rookie, but I think Cooper Flagg, I really think when we talk about him being in a good place, and with the Mavericks getting the #1 overall pick, I don't think he could have gone to a better place and gotten to get the number one pick than the Mavs, because I think he's then able to play a lot freer. They're able to use his size. They may end up putting him at some point guard.
He is playing.
So yeah, he's playing.
Okay.
So, for him to be able to go out there and evolve and develop, and that's another team that has a lot of size.
They have a lot of size. They have a lot of size. But you know what? The reason that I put them so low is because AD has it in his mindset that he has to shoot a bunch of threes. And that's going to be the detriment, and that's going to kill him, because now he thinks he has to shoot 6 or 7 threes a game. And that's not who you are.
No, especially not with a team with Clay and Nembhard and PJ Washington and Gafford coming back, and then they have a lot of workable pieces there. I think that they can make this thing work. So I mean, I have them at 6. I have them in the playoffs, but I mean, if they could easily slide back to a 7 or 8, maybe a 9 if they don't put some of that together.
Because depending on when Kyrie comes back, I don't know what his timetable's like.
I have no idea.
But
they're saying after the All-Star break, but I mean, even that feels like pie in the sky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's if all things go right, and but.
I just think Cooper Flagg makes a big leap. I think he makes a statement in his rookie year.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
Also, it's going to depend on which D'Angelo Russell you get, too.
Oh, Lord. Forgot about that.
But here's a question I want to ask to you guys, too. East and West, who is going to finish dead last in the East and in the West?
Well, Washington going to finish last in the East.
I feel like that's almost a given. Washington's so bad.
Yeah.
In the West, honestly, I hate to say this. I really feel like the Jazz. I feel like the Jazz are a last place team. They continue, and I hope they're better. I hope Markkanen's better. Who's the kid that they why am I spacing on his name?
They drafted out of
Harper? Bailey?
No, Bailey. Sorry, Chase Bailey.
Harper's with the Spurs.
I hope those guys do something. But I got no faith in Utah being a competitive team.
I am going with the Portland Trailblazers.
I was going to go that way too. Me too.
All right.
Me too.
I can't fight with you there. I can't fight with you.
Me too.
I just think Utah Jazz, it's hard to go into Utah and win. And those, unless Danny do some dumb shit and get rid of Markkanen, I think Utah's a little bit better than
I think
Trailblazers.
it was hard to go into Utah and win. I don't know if that's been the case the last probably 10 years, I think in your day, it was a hard place to go, but not so much, these days. Just as
you got Drew Holiday up there who don't want to be there, and I don't blame him, because he's a guy who needs to be on a playoff team. He needs to be on a contender because he could help a team win a title. And for him to be stashed up there in Portland, I think it's pointless. I don't understand why they haven't tried to move him or buy him out or do something, but he don't want to be up there. And I think Portland's just one of the places where, Dame is back, but Dame ain't going to play. You don't know when Dame is going to be.
Yeah.
Dame's just happy to be back where it all started, and they're happy for that. So this is just, for Portland, this is more so a reunion year. Whenever Dame gets back, we'll figure something out. But I don't think he'll be back this season.
No, I don't think we're going to see
back.
Yeah.
No, he's an ACL, right? Or no, it's an
Achilles.
He's the Achilles.
Yeah.
There's no shot, man. There's no shot to see him this year.
Portland's they're just there. They're just happy Dame is back. This is a reunion type of thing for them. So they'll start to perk up a little bit whenever he touches the floor and he's healthy, which will probably be next season. I think Portland might be the worst team in the West.
Well, listen, when we were – oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you ahead.
I was just going to say, while we were doing our picks, the reason that I slid the Knicks further back as I was doing my list partly comes from this moment with Karl Anthony Towns this week. So during his media availability, he was asked, how are you fitting into the new offense here so far in New York, Cat?
Honestly, I don't know. But we figuring it out. I said, but honestly, I just don't know. It's just different. It's different. So we still figuring it out.
That sold me down the river quickly on the New York Knicks. Because we knew Mike Brown coming in, you said, I think initially was, well, Mike Brown's a great copycat coach. Maybe he'll just keep some of the stuff installed. And, what systems were you running? Great, let's go ahead and stick with that. Now it seems to sound like Mike's trying to kind of rework that offense and maybe rework that rotation. And to me, that does not scream confidence from Carl Anthony Towns to be like, how you fit in with the offense? Man, I don't know. We're working on it. It's new. We're figuring it out. Like that to me screams like nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Like no one has a clue. We're all just spinning in circles. We're teacups. We're all just like, oh, and just trying to catch the ball.
Yeah. Well, you also know in this day and age, guys like to just cause controversy just to get more eyes.
And I thought about that too.
Who knows? Yeah. But also with Cat though is I think Cat needs to be in a system that has a more experience. I know Mike Brown has a lot of experience, but isn't a lot of experience in in certain areas. And so I think he's going to try to, and plus he's going to try to implement an offense sort of like you think about it. He was really successful in the Golden State Warriors, and then he took that to the first year with the Sacramento Kings. Then people figured that shit out, and so I think he's probably going to try to take that and put Cat in that same position because he thinks Cat has the skill set to bring it up like a Draymond, like a Sabonis, and do those things. And Cat probably like, I don't want to do that shit, So I don't know what Mike Brown's going to do, but it's going to be a different type of animal in New York. That's why I don't have New York that high on my draft board because it's just.
I think if it's not broke, don't fix it. And what I mean by that is I was one of the people last year. Before the season started last year, I was wondering, like, okay, you trade for Karl Anthony Towns to be your center. I'm like, from a defensive standpoint, that ain't necessarily his forte. And we know how Tom Thibodeau likes for his guys to play defense. And I'm like, all right, good luck with that. Turns out, Karl Anthony Towns played really good defense last year. He was somewhere in the tops of the league when it came to block shots. I think he averaged, 13 or 14 rebounds a game?
I think he led the league in rebounds.
He just didn't want to do it, Well,
that's what I'm saying. Tibbs got him to do it.
Yeah.
And my thing is, I think if what you're saying becomes true, I think you take him away from something that Tibbs talked him into do last year. And I think that does nothing but has your team and your franchise regress. Like you need him. I don't need Karl Anthony Towns out there shooting 7 threes. I don't mind him shooting them, but I also want him down in the paint being aggressive because that's what made them successful last year. And I think if you're Mike Brown, you have to also continue that and not take him out of that element because that's what's best for the team.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's just the whole thing being I'm sorry, I'm over here trying to look up who were the stat leaders last year and stuff. I was trying to look who was there. But I think that rebounds per game actually was Sabonis, but I think Cat was
true. I think he was up there.
I think he was right there, like second or third or something. Because we talked about him a bunch, but
he was aggressive.
He was. Yeah. He was very much so. So
I think you got to continue that.
Yeah.
Is Tibbs assistant coaching somewhere? Or he just sitting at home?
I think he's just sitting.
I haven't heard anything. Let's
not that I can remember. I would have thought I would have remembered that if he would have been somewhere else.
Tom Thibodeau just says former Knicks coach. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think he's anywhere right now. We can see him on TV this year if he don't get a new.
Yeah, it's got no, it doesn't have anything.
I guarantee he's back in the league next year.
Probably so.
Oh, there'll be an opening. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody's gonna. Yeah, oh yeah, no, yeah, somebody's gonna get Wiley and fire a coach and.
Yeah.
And Tibbs will be 100% in that conversation. All right, let's do a couple quick things, and we'll do college football. We'll do Big Shot, and we'll play the game. A couple quick things. I felt a little gypped this week. I hope this isn't all this is. Bless
Sorry.
you.
Oh, bless you.
Holy shit, you like launched into space with that. God damn. Jordan's role on NBC. They talked about it a little bit, I guess, during Sunday Night Football. That they're doing this thing where it's like a pre-taped thing with Mike Tirico called MJ, Insights to Excellence. And it's these little pre-taped featurettes. And I'm like, that better not be all we get. Because I will be terribly let down. If that's all he does are these little pre-taped bullshits with Mike Tirico, I'm going to be terribly let down by that. I want raw Jordan. I want Jordan looking at film and calling guys out and pointing at the screen. Like
you ain't getting that.
No, but we're gonna get pre-filmed, edited, screened by his agent version of Jordan. And I feel gypped by that. I don't like that.
Yeah, It was
I
nice
didn't
to see.
expect much.
Yeah.
No, but I wanted more because they were selling it. Like, that was the whole thing. It was like, Jordan is contributing.
Right.
Great, this is awesome.
Right.
He's going to be showing you film, like, and just pointing shit out at the board like Kenny and just telling you where guys should be going. Nope, we're not going to get any of that. We're going to get, this existential thoughts about excellence from Michael Jordan. You know, it's like...
I never thought it was going to be anything like what Kenny does.
No, but I wanted him at the desk giving you at least some kind of unfiltered, like, this is what I think and this is what, you know what I mean? Even that, it doesn't even, I hope that we get more than this because.
Yeah, and I won't say that, I won't say that they wouldn't do that. I think my thing is if you can get Jordan to do that, at least for your ratings purposes, you do that. Like, even if it's for a game here and there, because Jordan ain't doing that consistently.
No, but I'll take what the whole pre-recorded sit-down interview thing is like...
Yeah, Mike ain't doing that. His eyes too red for all that. He's not going to do that because Mike just might want to smoke his cigars, might want to go play golf, and might want to do what he want to do and be on the yacht and be on this. But I think if you're in BC, if you can have something like that, at least for him to sit at the desk for a little bit and to talk to those guys and discuss something, ratings purposes, you're talking about outrating ESPN, outrating so many of these other networks.
Yes.
You got Mike.
And you have by the way, you have the rights.
Yeah.
You have the rights again.
Yeah.
Why not like lean on that as much as you can and put Jordan in front, at least like pointing for stuff. You don't have to do Kenny at the board. God bless you.
Thank you. Sorry, something in the air.
God, yeah. We got to move you out of LA. It's that terrible air quality in Los Angeles, man. It's
That smog over there.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, get you every time. I did also want to mention briefly, too, we got the Westbrook signing this week. He's with the Kings. So we get a 1-year deal for Brody with Sacramento. We'll see what that's worth. I thought, and I don't really know if we want to talk about the story. Did you see the story about him, like all this bullshit coming up about him and LeBron? And like all the tension in the Lakers locker room. So this came out from The Ringer this week, that apparently all this started with LeBron and Westbrook when Will Smith came to talk to the Lakers. And he came in the locker room and he was promoting a film and he was going to talk with the team. And apparently, from reports, believe this for what they are, that LeBron hogged pretty much the entire conversation with Will Smith and asked him like 15 questions and was throwing out movie quotes and was doing all, and Westbrook is in the back of the room. This is, again, the reports from The Ringer. And Westbrook's in the back of the room going, I hate this fake shit. I hate this ass-kissing shit. I hate that he's doing this. I hate that he's in here kissing Will Smith's ass in front of the whole team. And then it just stemmed from there. And then it got worse and worse and worse. And they bring up this one quote where they're like, Westbrook saw multiple examples of LeBron misrepresenting himself, like claiming The Godfather was his favorite movie, but not knowing a single line. Carrying the autobiography of Malcolm X to interviews without being able to discuss it. And even saying he predicted Kobe's 81-point game. These moments made Russ view LeBron as inauthentic. This was the story this week, and I was like,
I can believe this.
Unless I hear it from Westbrook, I don't believe it.
You're right. I will say, Rob, you're right.
I hate the third-party reporting of stuff like this, though. You know what I mean?
However, Rob, you are absolutely right, because obviously you want to hear from the horse's mouth. But who we know or who we perceive Westbrook to be, we don't perceive Westbrook. I don't see Westbrook as somebody who likes to be in an area where things seem very, very fake. Things seem very manufactured and stuff like that. So based off that, I can understand, and I also can see LeBron sitting front row while Will Smith is talking to the team, and because it's one superstar to another, hogging up all the questions, want to show Will Smith of his movie knowledge and things of that nature. I can see that. I can definitely see that. He got the book at the press conference. Taylor Rooks asked him about the book. The man don't know what the book is because he really didn't. I don't believe he actually read it. He just got his finger in between the pages. You know, I love LeBron, I do, but we're not going to sit up here, even with the Kobe Bryant 81, bro, really?
Yeah, no, come on.
You know, it's weird. I can't, as much as I love Will Smith movies, the only line I can remember is and I think I can even get it right. It's like, I missed a barbecue for this shit, and it's one from Independence Day.
Yeah, I missed a barbecue for this. And
yeah. I can't tell you one line. It's just weird. Even from Hitch or I can't tell you one line.
Oh, come on. You can do the Men in Black line. You know what the difference is between you and me?
I make this look good.
I make this look good. That's an iconic Will Smith.
Yeah. So,
but I mean, I don't know how many movie lines you can just sit there and throw at Will Smith while he's in there, but
I know it, right?
I don't know how much truth there is to the story, but literally I was like, this feels like a fake story. And I went back and looked at it a couple times, and I had a few different places out reporting it, and it came from guys at the Ringer. So I was like, all right, well, at least it's worth putting on the sheet if we want to talk.
I can see it. I mean, like I said, I love LeBron and everything, that he's been and done for the league and just in sports in general. But I can see this. I can see just who we perceive Russ to be and how Russ would view things. I can see it. I can see it.
Hart, why don't you just call Will after the show and ask him? He should know if LeBron asked him a lot of questions.
You as doppelganger, you asking me for?
If there's anybody on this show that's got a Will Smith's number, it ain't us.
It ain't me.
Why not?
Sure.
Why it ain't you?
I've never met him before. We've been in the same room twice, but we never met.
Okay.
Rob, I've told this, to Shaq, but Shaq is a little different. But when you have superstars who sit courtside to watch you all, and especially the amount of big moments that you've had in big games, like, it would not be hard for you to get in contact with these people. They come and sit and watch you. When you were a Lakers jersey, they were there. They're fans of you.
I don't remember one game Will Smith being at the same game. The only game I ever remember him being at was when he came out and performed between, I think it was either 2-5, 2-7 championship series.
Okay.
He came out and performed in San Antonio. He ran off the court and left. And so he didn't even stay for the game. So I've never, and we did a fashion show we was in one time. And then it was, the second thing was the game. I've never met him.
Okay, outside of Will Smith.
Jeff.
That's cool. Yeah. Outside of Will Smith. Fine. Denzel Washington, hit all of them.
Denzel doesn't come to games anymore.
Really?
No, he's in New York now. Mm-hmm.
He don't come sit courtside.
No.
And Jack's too damn old. Like
Jack,
old. Yeah.
Jack, he has a little touch of the D word. So
he's getting up there, man. He's getting up there.
But my point being is that
you flex your celebrity muscle is the point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Make that shit happen.
6 degrees of separation.
That's what I'm saying. You know more famous people than we do. All right, let's do quickly. We'll do college football. We'll do Big Shot, and then we got to play the NBA Emoji Game is back. Emoji Game. All right, college football. How many head coaches are going to get fired this year? Because, damn. Billy Napier just went out at Florida, which means this season alone, Stanford, Virginia Tech, UCLA, Oklahoma State, Arkansas, Oregon State, Penn State, UAB, Colorado State, Florida, and coming soon, Wisconsin, Florida State, Auburn, Kentucky, USC, and probably a few more.
I don't think USC
you don't think Lincoln Riley?
I don't think they fire Lincoln Riley. They would have to really wet the bed.
He's on a warm seat. Let's just say that as it is. Wisconsin sucks. Florida State's looking for a way out of Mike Norvell, but that's probably not going to happen until the season's over. So just to say, there's a lot of head coaching jobs available.
Let me just say this. Franklin, that contract you got.
Oh yeah,
you'd be like, damn it! Why all these coaches getting
You got to make some phone calls now, James Franklin. Helen from HR is watching. Yeah, she is watching.
Think about that. If you Franklin, out of all those schools, there's only one I would take if they came knocking. That's the Florida job.
That's probably the best job on the plate, though.
Yeah,
I mean, Virginia Tech's not a terrible job. UCLA's not a terrible job.
UCLA is a terrible job.
They need some work, man. They need some rebuilding. But here's the thing: if you're James Franklin, don't you want to go somewhere where the bar's kind of low? You know what I mean? Like, you can't beat ranked opponents. That's cool. Neither can we. Come on board. You know,
that's Florida.
Yeah, I guess it's true. It's Florida. Yeah, I know. That's
agree.
more of a high-profile job. James Franklin might be under pressure to perform there.
No, they don't want James Franklin.
No, he's gonna be like, I might just slide in here to Arkansas.
I kind of agree with Paul Feinbaum on who I think Florida will want as their head coach, that's Lane Kiffin.
Everybody wants Lane Kiffin. That's it's the 500 teams a year rumored to go off and hire Lane Kiffin, and he ain't.
But you know why? You know why? Because Lane Kiffin sees these opportunities open, and Lane Kiffin may take one.
No, he's not. What do you want, Rob?
This smug ain't won since he was at Alabama. He wasn't the head coach. Why do people keep fucking hiring him? You know why? He doesn't win the big games. He just got his ass kicked last weekend.
Well, he didn't get his ass kicked. Let's not do that.
You lose, you got your ass kicked.
Okay, fine, but at the same time,
You didn't cover the spread, damn it.
let's be real. Like Ole Miss had been playing well this year.
Oh yeah.
He's taking a backup in Trinidad, the quarterback, and really worked with him this year, and he looked good
in that first half.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
So my thing is, when you're Florida and you have a quarterback like DJ Lagway, and you're trying to get your offense back on track, who better to do it? Now, I understand as a head coach, sometimes I've had questions about Lane Kiffin, but as an offensive play caller, one of the best in the business. Getting quarterbacks right, one of the best in the
I don't
business.
disagree with you. I just think his name comes up in almost every available coaching hire, it seems like lately.
That's because he'll leave in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah.
You know what happened with he left Tennessee
No, I know.
and went to where? USC.
Yeah. And then FAU, and then, yeah, I mean, he was all over the road for a minute.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. Listen, last week you guys both went 4-1.
What game did I lose?
Miami.
Oh yeah, they went.
We
they
all
let
lost
everybody
Miami,
down.
but I went 2-3. I pooped the bet on Tennessee, and I think I pooped the bet on LSU.
What I told y'all about Vanderbilt.
Yeah, no, you had us. You got us both. So, by the way, I'm only a game ahead of you guys now. You guys are 17-12. I'm 18-11. So here we go. We got ourselves. This is it.
Hey, Hart, you notice how he only put 3 games on the slate so he can't catch it?
Well, no, there only 3 good games this week. Everything else was like a landslide. Like, okay, Miami's favored by 34 points against. Like, what's the hell's the point of picking that? All right, so I picked the games that I thought were the best games. We have 3 games. Number 8, Ole Miss. We just talked about Lane Kiffin. At number 13, Oklahoma. This is the noon game on ABC. Oklahoma laying 4.5 at home. What do we think?
You know, Ole Miss,
is tricky.
Yeah, you think Ole Miss is going to have a letdown? I don't think so. And everybody said Oklahoma's back in their defense. This is the quarterback we want to see. I still don't believe in Oklahoma. They burnt me with Texas, so I'm taking Ole Miss in this one.
I'm just going to say ditto on all of those points. I don't believe in Oklahoma. I do not think Ole Miss is going to have a letdown week, and I'm also taking the Rebels.
This is difficult. Some points are going to be scored in this game. But I am going to say that Ole Miss is going to find a way to rebound and get back on the winning side of things. But I think there's going to be some points scored in this game.
Okay, so we're all going Ole Miss?
Yeah, I'm going to take Ole Miss too.
Okay.
This one's easy.
This one's interesting to me. Number 15, Missouri. At number 10, Vanderbilt.
Give me Vandy.
Everybody wants Vandy.
Give me Vandy.
3:30 ESPN. Vandy's only laying 2.5. Mizzou's not bad.
Mizzou, I don't trust Mizzou. I don't trust Mizzou. Not at all.
Mizzou's not bad.
And Vandy just hard to beat at home. How many games have Vandy lost at home this year? Like what, 1?
Maybe 1. I'm taking Vandy.
I'm taking Vandy all the way.
Yes, so am I. I just tried to sell Mizzou to give it some drama here, but we're all going Vandy. All right,
we might split.
Last game, number 3, unbeaten, Texas A&M at number 20 LSU in Death Valley, 7:30 ABC. A&M laying 2.5. LSU is a home dog in this one.
This is Death Valley we talking about.
It is.
You just saw LSU's quarterback crying on the sideline. He is going to come out, and what better slump buster
Oh, yeah.
to get yourself out this slump than the most overrated team, Texas A&M. I got LSU winning this game over the Aggies.
Ooh.
So, question to that, I'm taking LSU.
Okay.
Look, Death Valley, the Valley of the Shadow of Death, Happy Valley. I don't care what valley they in. You know what I call it, Death Valley? Because that's where they bury the tigers. I'm taking Texas A&M. I keep telling y'all I don't believe in Brian Kelly.
No, I get it.
And hold on, what time is this game? This is a night game,
It's a
right?
night game, 7:30 ABC.
Usually,
Dude, that place is
going to
be on. Oh, no, that place is going to be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be
It's
crazy.
gonna be crazy.
Hey.
And they're gonna be even crazier when they're trying to run Brian Kelly up out of there at the, with a stake.
So so that's where Franklin going, huh? LSU.
LSU.
Oh, no.
Once they run Brian Kelly out of town?
Oh no.
You don't want
Oh
them.
no.
You don't want them crazy Cajuns.
Nah, they ain't
He's
finna
good.
do that. No, I'm taking Texas A&M.
All right. I'm torn on this game. I really don't have a lot of faith in Texas A&M. I think that they're good. I don't know if they're number 3 in the nation good. LSU is a really hard place to play. That said, I think I'm going to go A&M, but I think they're only going to win it by like a field goal. Like if A&M pulls this one off on the road, it's not going to be by much. That's my thought. I don't know. I might be dead.
So you got them covering.
Yeah, I got them covering. So I'm going to go A&M.
For all those listeners out here, that goes to show you how tough the SEC is.
Dude.
Because all the top games this week coming out of the SEC.
And let me let any of the LSU fans who may be listening to this podcast, I want to let y'all know, I don't have a hate for you all. I just don't believe in Brian Kelly.
No, it's been back since Notre Dame days that we haven't had much faith in Brian Kelly. So
You know,
he's gonna have to prove everybody wrong at some point. He hasn't done it yet.
ever since he had that fake ass Louisiana accent, No.
All right, let's do Big Shot of the Week real quick and then our game. Big Shot of the Week is going to go to the Community High School Lady Braves volleyball team in Collin County, Texas. Here's why. For years, Abel Rodriguez, who's their school custodian, has been a big supporter of the team. They recently found out that he had to stay at school until 1 o'clock in the morning waiting for someone to pick him up because he didn't have a car. So the team set up a GoFundMe for him. The first day they raised $3,000. By the end of the week, they had $9,000. And a local dealership called Group 1 Ford of Rockwall heard about the efforts, stepped up, matched their money, and got this man a car. So this girls' volleyball team just did right by the school's custodian, who's always been kind of a big supporter of them. I love that stuff, man. Big Shot of the Week to you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome, especially in this day and age when you look at how crazy this world is. I'm happy there are some good-hearted people out there.
Yeah, really, very, very much so. So Big Shot of the Week to the Community High School girls' volleyball team, the Lady Braves.
Absolutely.
All right, a quick refresher on how this game works. This is the NBA Emoji Game. There goes Kawhi. I'm going to play you a series of emojis. That Siri is going to read for you. It is just your job to shout out the name of the player once you think you know it. And the first one to get it right is going to get the point. We have 7 players. Okay, so Siri's going to read you a series of emojis. When you think you know who Siri's talking about, shout out the name of the player. Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
First one, here we go.
Black man dribbling a basketball. A dinosaur. A ring. A boat.
Kawhi.
A knee.
Oh, there it is, right out of the gate. Nice job.
He charged us $50,000 to not show up for this game. The answer is Kawhi Leonard.
Nice job. Right out of the
Black man dribbling the basketball.
I gotta stop laughing for that.
I think you forget how this game works because they all start with black man dribbling or white man dribbling a basketball.
No.
Because that's
man.
the emoji. Damn it, that's the one you can pick. All right, here's the second one.
Black man dribbling a basketball. The city of Philadelphia.
Joel Embiid.
The city of Brooklyn. The Australian flag. A number 1 pick. A boat. A man in street clothes.
Oh, Ben Simmons.
Oh, there he is, Harper.
He didn't even want to play this game. The answer is Ben Simmons.
Hey, he be out there catching them fish, though. I saw him. He be out there fishing.
Hey, man, good for him. At least he's doing something with his free time, not
Yeah,
practicing.
he be out there
I forgot
fishing,
he's from
boy.
Australia.
He is from
Yeah.
Australia, and he was the number 1 pick. All right, Harp's up 2-0. You got to get in this thing, Rob. Question 3.
White man dribbling a basketball.
Ah.
The Rocky Mountains. A gold nugget. An MVP
Jokic.
award.
Hey, look at that, Robert Horry.
We only got him to participate in this game because we told him it was about horses. The answer is Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
She struggles with his name a little, though. All right, 2-1 Harp. Player number 4.
Black man dribbling a basketball. The city of Philadelphia. A knee.
Joel
A
Embiid.
back.
Oh,
Man at a...
what'd you say, Rob?
Embiid.
You both
I said it first.
Yeah,
I said
it was
Joel
like
Embiid.
exactly the
I
same
said
time,
it
though.
first.
But
it
you
was-
know, Rob internet slow.
That means I went first.
I know that one might be too close to call. I don't think I can call that one. Siri?
It seems appropriate that he already missed half of this game.
Oh, yeah,
the
well.
answer is Joel Embiid.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. I got to call that a draw. I got a point for each of you on that one
What do you
because
think with the fucking Dallas Cowboys?
both of you at exactly the same second. So,
Well, I
right.
finished before him, so he said Joel
Yo,
Embiid.
pause.
I said Embiid.
yeah.
Yo.
Hey, we could be talking about a test, dude. What did your mind be on the
Hard
Yo,
just
that
goes
just
pause.
sound really weird.
Pause.
We'll keep going.
Okay. Oh, that was great. All right. Player number 5.
Blackish man dribbling a basketball. A Sooner. The city of Dallas. A man immediately moving to the city of Atlanta. A hawk. A
Trae
new
Young.
podcast.
Oh, there he is.
B-Dog loves him. Rob hates him. Jenners just wants them both to fight. The answer is Trae Young.
Oh, hey, Trae Young.
Hey, wait.
Hate Trae Young. Oh, you hate him. All right. Good job, Harp. Number 6. Here we go.
Black man dribbling a basketball. The Italian flag. Mickey Mouse. The color blue. A number 1 pick. The city of Orlando. A magic trick.
Pablo.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, Pablo.
His new
Okay.
extension is worth more than Rob's entire career. The answer is Paulo Banchero.
Dang, boy.
Series on one today. Series on one. All right, last player. Here we go.
White man dribbling a basketball.
Got time.
A Texas flag. The city of Dallas.
What's his name?
Los Angeles
Oh,
Airport.
Flagg.
A moving
no.
truck. The city of Los Angeles. A man taking his place
Luka.
is a great
Oh,
white
Rob
man.
got it. Rob got it. Rob got it.
Let's finish this game before Nico tries to trade him again. The answer is Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic. Very good. But Harp's going to win it by a point. Nice job, guys. That was fun. So the NBA Emoji Game
I
makes
had
its
to get
triumphant
used to it.
return
Yeah.
with a lot of black men dribbling basketballs.
Hey, no, the one that got me was Trae Young, blackish man dribbling the basketball.
Blackish man dribbling a basketball.
That's wild.